Well, hello, folks. It's Jeffrey Daugherty. I'm the Christian Whistleblower. Glad to be back with you here on this Friday, September the 30th. And the Gospel Gunner also rides again, the return of the Gospel Gunner. And if you go to our website, jeffreydaugherty.com, christianwhistleblower.com, click on the Gospel Gunner tab, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Gospel Gunner is what they used to call me back when I was a little baby evangelist. Always shooting down the devil, sin, demons, all that stuff is what they used to say. So they used to call me the Gospel Gunner. So the Christian Whistleblower is alive and well, and the Gospel Gunner rides again. We're gonna bring that back because it's time. I've been too nice. I've been too calm. I've been too reserved. I've been too professional. I've been too much in that area of not wanting to offend, and we're just gonna let go and let the Elohim be heard and be known. That's just what we're going to do from now on. And there's this broadcast is usually so dense with information, and so shocking are the concepts and the ideas that we bring to you. That, I mean, every day is like a slap in the face. Remember the old aftershave commercial? Thanks, I needed that. Well, that's what this broadcast is like. So today I just want to take a in through the nose, out through the mouth, a little calming, a little relaxing, and put us into a place where we can just kind of assimilate and piece together what we've heard over the past few days. And really, those of you that listen to this, and I get these emails a lot, and I get that, I've always wondered, I've always felt like there was something wrong. I've always felt like there was something missing. I've always known that something wasn't right within the church, but I thought it was the only game in town. I thought it was the only thing that was real. And many of you that listen to this, you've always known. It's always stung your heart, or it's always hurt your heart, or there's always something in the back of your mind gnawing like a rat that won't stop. It's incessant, and you just can't put your finger on it, but you know that something is not right. And you ask these questions of preachers and pastors and priests, and you don't get answers. Questions of like, why is the God in the Old Testament so different from what you would call Jesus in the New Testament? Really, Yeshua is his name. Why was that Old Testament God killing people left and right? Why was that Old Testament God killing men, killing women, killing boys, killing girls, killing babies? Why? Killing animals, slaughtering everyone. Why? Oh, well, God moves in mysterious ways, and the God of righteousness and the God of justice is also the God of grace and the God of blah, 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 blah. Please. Why all the killing? You've always wondered. Well, because that Old Testament God's a different God than Yeshua. He's the Lord. Yeshua said he has been a murderer from the beginning, and in fact, he was the first murderer. Yeshua says the Lord's been a liar from the beginning, and he was, in fact, the first liar, the father of lies. Yeshua said, you're of your daddy, the devil, and the things that he's shown you to do, you keep doing. And that's what you've been. The Lord, the adversary, the devil. Yeah, the guy that you've been worshiping. He's a bad guy. That's why he's killing people all the time. And you've always wondered, why blood? I mean, why do I have to eat blood? Drink blood, eat flesh. What am I, a vampire, a zombie? But you march into your mass and you march into your communion and you dutifully drink the blood, Dracula. You dutifully eat the flesh, Walking Dead. Where's your head? Are you a vampire? Are you a zombie? Why are you partaking in vampiric, zombie, blood magic religion? You've always wondered. And you've always wondered about why in the world do they try to control me with fear? Why am I always trying to be controlled by fear of hell? Oh my gosh, I'm going to go to hell. Of course, heck is the place where people that don't believe in gosh go, right? Because they have no faith in G's. But at any rate, you've always wondered about hell. How can it be, even if somebody's really bad, that for 70 years they're really nasty, but this righteous, loving God is going to put them in a burning lake of fire forever? I don't make sense. And when you try to show me in the Bible, I don't really see it. These things have always wondered. They've always caused you to wonder in the control. You got to do this, you got to do that, and you got to go here, you got to go there, you got to give this, you got to give that. And you've seen the hypocrisy, you've seen the control, you've seen the misogyny. Why can't women talk in church? Why did Paul say that women are made for men? And that really is a sexual connotation. Why did Paul say that women are so untrustworthy that you got to put a mark on them or they'll have sex with angels? Paul said that. Why? Why did Paul say he'd never let a woman have authority over a man? Why did Paul say that it's a shame for a woman to speak in church? And really the question is, why do you ladies keep going back to churches that teach this? And why do you men keep allowing and exposing your mothers, daughters, wives, and sisters to this? It's called a pregnant pause. Folks, it's not heaven or hell. It's not turn or burn. Their shows are not the only show in town. The big time religion is not the only show in town. And in fact, the Lord is a one-trick pony. His trick is fear and guilt. Think about it. What's at the very basis of all religion? You Catholics joke about it. Guilt. You Roman Catholics joke about it, and you Roman Protestants try to ignore it. And there's a lot of you that don't like to hear this. There's a lot of you that won't hear this. There's a lot of you that would just prefer to go, la 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 la. And that's okay, because this broadcast isn't for you. Best you go do something else, like play video games or watch some TV, because this really is too deep for you right now, and this isn't the place for you. But what really is the bottom line is that this is what the whole New Testament was about. The forces of Yeshua and the forces of Pauline Christianity. It's about control, guilt, and fear of Pauline Christianity, or the abundance, peace, and joy of the original Yeshua message. It's freedom versus slavery. It's indoctrination versus enlightenment. And the good news is, you get to choose. You get to choose. Slavery or freedom? Guilt or peace? Control or joy? It's up to you. And all of this is yours as soon as you decide to unindoctrinate yourself.